Okay, so it's April 14th, Good Friday 2014, and thought I'd come out and work on this tiller, and I got a mess everywhere to get to it, but want to get it running to do the garden. And as you can see, I mentioned that last year I left it sit out in the weather. I really goofed up. My string got all rotted out, won't pull out, so I got a new rope for it. But we'll get her going here. Well, I wanted to get the tiller outside to do this, but I haven't been able to get it. I'm hoping that that cord is just frayed and gummed up in there. I can't get it out. Hoping that something else isn't jammed up. But these 3 bolts, and we'll take that off and go from there. Okay, so I think we're going to be alright here. It looks like it's what I thought. The string is all frayed up in there, so it won't come out. I'll pull that string off, and then I have a new one that I'll slap on there. Yeah, I broke my tripod, so I'm going to see how this works. Just like this. So anyway, I'm going to cut that string off of there. As you can see, that just sprung on me. Now what I'm going to do is take this. Actually, there's probably enough string in here, or enough pull cord in here that I could leave this pull cord, but since I have a new one, I'm gonna go ahead and put a new one on. And I know I've left this one out in the weather, and that was a bad thing to do. Hopefully you can see this. I got a knot on here for the pull string. Okay. Now some people don't like to let that spin back, but what I do is I'll take that and I'll spin it back, and I line up the holes here so that I can push the new strings through there. I wind this up tight. On a Briggs & Stratton, I've used a pair of vice grips. It works good on that to tighten it up. But since there's so many air vent holes in here, the screwdriver will work. If it wouldn't be a little bit smaller, it would work. Okay, well, my screwdriver is a little bit too big, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to where the holes line up again in here. Run my string through. It'd be a good idea to tie a knot on there first, but since I did not get my screwdriver in there to hold it, I don't know if you could see that, but she just spun right around in there tight, so I'll be able to pull it once I get my cord on. I'll tie a knot on here yet, and we'll go from there. Tie a couple knots. I'm going to let that spin all right around, and it'll pull this string in, the pull string in with it. Like a piece of spaghetti going in there. Want to make sure that I got enough out here to tie the handle to. So what I'll probably do here now is tie a couple knots. Make sure the knot's big enough it won't go through the hole. And I did just lose my string here, so I'm going to have to do a little fishing. See, I lost my string. I'm going to have to fish that out of there. Okay. Now that I got my string back on there, I can pull this up tight. You can see my knot goes in tight into there. I let the cord go back again. And now I'm ready to thread through my handle. Okay, I'm a little bit off for some reason. If I didn't remember that being so far off, but if I turn that shield to where it says engine right, then my pull cord's way down here. So anyway, it starts, or pull starts. Let's see if the motor will run. Okay, we started up on the second pull, so